They do have plenty of utility to try and force these gunfights, but the first bit of contact is made by Azza, and that allows JKS to swing without being anticipated by presence down here in middle for the Aussie side, and they're going to make quick work of EG as they try and get into the middle. Although I say that, Tarek and Ethan have answered back with 2, and now this B take coming on in full force.
Yeah, you talk about that wrap back, and now it's going to be on the shoulders of 100 Thieves to make a move. They know where both these players are. Gratz hits a quick shot, looking for another, and he's going to clean up the pistol round as well. Kit is there.
And Az is actually going to take the fights heads up. He flashes himself in, and he tries to meet and greet the side of EG, although it's not really. There's definitely a chance for this bomb to get across, but with that Molotov going in, just the 1 or 2 seconds it's going to buy for these rotations allows for the rest of the gang to move on up. Doesn't matter.
Flashes as Tarek bounds out through position. The smoke is there, but he's already spotted players coming through it, and it's an absolute mess. It's a fight going both ways, this time in the favor of 100 Thieves, and EG going to bail from the long position.
Without scopes on their guns, unless your name's Gratisfaction, and even then, like, you know, it didn't really go so well for him, did it? So, yeah, you know, this is better. AKs across the board pretty much, and Stan has nailed Liaz down in the pit. He is removed. This leaves Jacob and JKS a man down in a retake of the A-bomb site. Flashbang through this smoke, but Ethan was already turned away. On the Aussies to make the first move here. And that's what Gratisfaction gets caught doing. Been taken by Tarek. Liaz will get one through the smoke, but is that going to be enough? Tarek goes up and over, shuts down Liaz. Jacob is still near this smoke, but he's only armed with a USP. Stan's plotting out in the open. But Jacob gives up his position, wasn't able to get anything from it. Azza even gets dropped to one of those M4s. And yeah, this round has fallen apart for 100 Thieves. They didn't have everything coming into it. Obviously, 2 players on eco.
Take someone down with him. No, he will just take the explosion. Yeah, I would have liked to see him go wide there and try.
They might look to try and claw a man advantage back over here towards Catwalk, but it's not just one man that they've got to worry about. It is all the men for EG, and now just Gratisfaction remaining. This Famus has got to do a lot, and instead it does not. It's only JKS who's alone at B. Pretty glum on the 100 Thieves side, you'll imagine. It feels like right now they're just having to like hedge their bets and hope that EG go towards the more stacked site. Finally, some good news for 100 Thieves as Liaz has provided it down here towards mid. He's taken an advantage in this round. Can watch long, but this is where Jacob moves into position down in the lower tunnels, but Ethan is ready for it. Now this bomb is retrieved. Liaz will put up a 3rd on the board, and Gratisfaction has been holding for this cross at the crossroads all round long, but he doesn't get the kill. Breezy is able to pick it up. Gratisfaction only legs him. And so now Breezy 1v1 knew that Liaz was on the catwalk. He's going to reroute into middle, and they give it up to Breezy, who holds his own.
At least take players down with him. Going wide, not ready for how deep Stan had gotten. He crept close to the wall. JKS alone at the back of the site. Does drop Breezy. Smoke on the Molotov. All about staying alive now for JKS. Doesn't need to force engagements, but if you can take down players, that would certainly make things easier. Cert going above and beyond on top of the boxes. And Tarek here's a rotation through middle. Good timing in the tuck. Gratz should have the trade, but it's going to come down to the pistol. He gets it done anyway.
Look at this. Well...
The reason that meant to be play, yeah, I mean, the run boost wasn't great, right?
Now forces EG back from the catwalk, and Breezy besting JKS somehow, some way. This is going to leave all the pressure onto Jacob. He hasn't really had much of a chance to play at B, and suddenly they give him some room, and they might wish they didn't. Breezy now 1v3, all alone, it all to do, and he gets shut down by Liaz.
Still have to get the job done, though, and with a double setup on catwalk, things could get difficult, things could get spicy. The heat is on as the Molotov lands, and it's the AK that makes first contact. The orb, not even required. Circle doesn't do a thing. Ethan does all the heavy lifting, and Circle finish off the job with 2 of his own. EG, they pick up 9. Reaggress again. No flashes here, though. It's all on contact plays. The AWP is watching. They look into the flashbang, and Liaz still gets away with 2. Running out of ammo, has to duck, has to dive, and instead he'll just die.
Nice shot by Cert. Grenade that had his name on it. Oh, just kidding. JKS has an M4 with his name on it. Now, being the last round of the half, this will be an all-out take of this A site. It's going to be that of Tarek. 1v1 with Jacob. Look at this. Foot goes on to Jacob. No kit currently. He's going to drop his Molotov and then peek out with the AK. What a monster. We're going to be seeing this half conclude. We're going to be going to the next half of play. Under Thieves up long. We're talking 5 deep. We're talking cats and dogs live together. Pandemonium. And Tarek is really holding it all together here on his lonesome. 2 players from Quad. Now, this is interesting. They're going to have Breeze Fight and Ethan Tuck, and there's a good reason for that.
Yeah, I mean,
but obviously, given this current situation with 1 player alive, what really does it matter? That was so easy for EG.
But the rest of these T's just trying to hit the site nice and fast. Tarek has to stop them.
Yeah, that Teague finds him, and oh, JKS roars to life with 2. Liaz's going to put one up on the board as well. And suddenly...
Yesterday, Hugo, about winning the 2nd round, and just how...
It's a double eco anyway, so you may as well force. And so that's left 100 Thieves in a very good position to close up this scoreline. Jacob with 2 through the smoke. Gratisfaction finds a 3rd, and it's looking like another done round again.
There's a chance that someone could be floating around in the bomb site. They can send everyone out here to hunt these guns down, Ethan.
Genius.
Yeah.
Galaxy brain.
Sneaky little devil. They're like, where is he? What's he done here? JKS is right now having to defend himself. I wouldn't want that orb floating around anytime soon. Flashes out from long, and that gets JKS and Liaz into the fray. Oh my word, this triple long play again from EG, and they all just get slaughtered. It's not even a...
He tempts them in. You've got to time this smoke right, because of course, they've got to push ahead of it. As he's getting spotted, Ethan wins a fight. Grat taking down Stan. Ethan's got to pivot. He's got to watch everything at once. Great transfer. Finishes the job, but he will get taken down from the behind. JKS has got to hold it as long as he can and get as many kills as he can. And there's the first. Gratisfaction down. Stan follows up, and he's dropped a second. Azza is dinked before he finally gets that trade, but he's stuck in a 1-on-3. They do line up, but the spray isn't there, and Cirque is going to be able to save the day.
Look at this madness here at long. Yeah. This is what we were looking for with the triple long. A nice shot from Tarek. Absolutely eliminates the boost as an equation. So far, just eaten alive are the 100 Thieves. They threw themselves fate as well by pushing out the long smoke.
Yeah.
So, well, Stan dropping a nade off the catwalk and holding his own towards long. That's going to help a lot. EG really looking to string this round together.
Yeah, Stan's so mobile, man. He's just everywhere, all over the map. And Ethan's finally coming to shine as well. Him and Tarek are both in the spawn, both been spotted. Jacob has got all the info he needs. Has he got the shots? He doesn't realize. And Tarek is going to take him down. EG, they do win the...
Rolled it back. They brought it back after the first half. And now they're going to walk right into the crosshair of Stanislaw. 2 players immediately removed from...
Set up towards B, and Ethan's going to hear this as well. He needs to hit the shots. Flash is good. Spray is there, lined up, ready to go, and 2 kills. He can't see a thing. He doesn't need eyes. He's got his finger on the trigger, and that might just be enough, but not to finish a round. Gratisfaction in a clutch.
Yeah, taps the bomb, and he baits that first kill, but not able to... Austin could deal with both of these players down in mid.
Oh dear, Tarek gets dinked instantly, and he's going to get overwhelmed. Both B players dropped here at EG here.
Yeah, big grenade
on that site.
Big old grenade. Cirque trying to get a Molotov in the site, turns around, takes out Gratisfaction, and that couldn't have gone any more wrong for Grat. However, I say that, JKS started to line up some frags there.
Well-timed rotation, the smoke down, they're going to try and go through it, and not to their best of their avail. Ethan spraying in from the window, dropping 1, looking to finish off the round, the half, the game, everything.
On the round, all the utility they could need to force these players, make it uncomfortable. Gratisfaction, where does he even look? Where does he even go? He gets dropped, and now it's only Jacob who has dodged his way through the doors, but it's not enough. Defuse is going to come on in for EG, and a 16-11 graces the Evil G players here, with Ethan still just keeping an eye on any fast banana aggression. Now, 100 Thieves did have 3 players over at B in the beginning of this round, but they've since come back to A, and the timing could not be better on this rotation. Already the kills coming in favor of 100 Thieves. Cirque is sandwiched, and Tarek is almost getting knifed, apparently. That's a nice little confidence-boosting attempt.
Cirque. But Azza is already getting ahead of the curve.
Yep, no trouble with the curve here for Azza. Gratisfaction wants to have some fun too. Looks like it's going to be a tag team here in middle, and they're going to do it to him. Or maybe his last night. Either way, you are correct. Correct the mundo. So far, these AKs have only netted them a kill onto JKS, but...
Just trying to hold the pit, trying to be the anchor, trying to stay alive, and that can be easier said than done when he's the only man left inside of the site. is covering the cross, though, and that's a bomb dropped in the open for Library as well. Liaz on for a second. Great hold of this site, and it's going to be enough to win the round.
Now this B play looks to come through from EG. Plenty of smokes, plenty of flashes. Molotovs divide the site up, but Jacob goes through this smoke, and Jacob somehow, some way takes down 3. That was a 4-on-4, turned 1-on-3, or 1-on-2 rather, in a matter of seconds. Cirque, the last man left standing, but I was going to say, maybe he can deliver something spectacular here. It's the fast flank from Azza that they just complete.
The B commitment coming into a triple stack here for 100 Thieves.
Yeah. What could possibly go wrong here for Evil Geniuses?
JKS, there we go, does correct his spray and then delivers 3. That little bait and switch almost works perfectly, right? You'll see, they dealt with the man up on the boost. They spot the AWP of Gratisfaction over at Coffins.
A heavy B setup for, well, both sides, especially EG looking to commit, and Grat has dropped that lurk very easily. Azza was peeling off of B off of that kill, but might want to hang around because he's about to get a bit of a taste of the action, gets a kill, traded by the Deagle, but surely no more for the pistols as Jacob sprays and prays. He finds a double. Tarek can't get the smoke. JKS is already here, and 100 Thieves. Another rifle round, so a good chance, but not with Gratisfaction doing things like that. Yeah. Peeking in with double flashes, taking down 2, and taking a 5-on-3 just to kick off the very beginning of the round. You talk about finding 2 B entries that can force a save at the CT side. Well, the T's don't quite have that luxury. They can't save. They have to commit, and it's such a disadvantage. Breezy, he gets 1, but of course they're going to trade him, leaving Tarek alone in the apartments, and they know that as well.
And, you know, maybe 100 Thieves, it was just the mega...
Late through the apartments. He doesn't want to die first, considering he's the one gun in this round. Good timing on the flank, but Grat's ready for it. He will get traded. Tarek with a gun now to play with. Liaz trying to spam, trying to spray, and it's just going to be kills all in favor of 100 Thieves. Stan trying to clutch it on his own, but surely this one's too optimistic at best. A tag is not enough. And Liaz with 3 from the pit. He has
just saved Jacob's life, but it might only be temporary. This B play is about to come through, and Jacob is the first man to fall. JKS does not hold the line successfully. He's only good for 1. So now a 3-on-3 retake of the B site. This is the best situation EG have been in this half yet. So can they find their first round on the board here and now? Breezy getting that kill certainly seems to think so. Gratisfaction and Liaz still in for a chance in this round, and with 2 players in ruins. Gratisfaction dealing with the first. He didn't see Cirque. At least I don't think, but no, maybe. Liaz peeks it, swings out. It looked like he saw him. I thought he did.
Well, so short play for EG, 20 seconds to do it.
Oh, almost the lineup for Grat. They deal with him, but now this crossfire between Liaz and co look to do damage. Instead, Ethan and Stan deal with it very, very quickly. Yeah, not to mention, right, like, EG kind of need the money more than you. Like, if they want to make this comeback happen, they can't afford to let the economy slip away. So even a couple of kills would have made a bit of a difference. React to that one. It is a maze of smokes here at B, and the most amazing spray from JKS, but he is still alive. Still a threat, and he sees another. Now a little bit of a rotation from Gratisfaction. He's got a teammate nearby. JKS does get deleted, but there's Grat with the trade. It's now Breezy's turn in the clutch. Cirque was able to manage a 1-on-4, so Breezy not quite able to make that same magic happen.
NG winning. Now 11-9 on Dust 2. Completely different ball games. Let's focus on this ball game at hand. Cirque, and a pretty cool looking shot there. I don't think I've ever seen one look like that before, but...
The old stutter tap. He's on a 3rd as well. That's the A site open. That's a round done.
Man, this has been such a weird series. Doubles is him playing anti-flash as well for this mid control. But you've got to be careful if you're 100 Thieves about this app's position. So dealing with those 2 players is huge. All that attention is now gone from mid, and they can focus on the guys getting out of the apartments. It's only Tarek left. Or in the blink of an eye, it's down to this 1v2, and Gratisfaction catches him, so 12-3.
Switch over to the CT side. We'll take a look at these GG.bet odds. Still favoring EG. They did win the first map, so perhaps 100 Thieves have a little bit more fight in them here. That fight's over on Banana.
Yeah, these rotates are already here, though. Look at EG in the spawn, right? Tarek, he needs to get a kill on the site. He needs to buy something, at least time. And there's a frag. Looking for another. He's got it as well. Tarek holding down the B-bomb site, but he only gets 2 before he's dropped. The bomb planted. Things are getting hot and heavy for EG. They're falling apart. Azza now at the back of the site in the clutch, playing the bomb on the Coffins, but he's cornered, he's pinched, and Breezy's going to pick it up. Always a strong pistol player for EG. He is the reason. Ooh, that's a nice shot from Azza. Fighting ult. If Zerk dies here, this round could fall apart. He's shooting dead bodies just to really send a message home. But maybe he should be the one going home. Maybe he should leave this position because of spam. Oh dear, Zerky boy. Yeah, eventually going to get dropped. Ethan's backed up towards the apartments and information trying to be gathered here. Stan, oh, that's a very confident play and a very risky one as well, but it will work wonders. Damage, and the pistol's out to clean up the round. Stan gets all three. Woo.
Looking to get some action over here in top mid. That flash goes over. Second one does hit the player up on the boost.
Oh, wow.
And that is a shutdown. A site open for business. Doesn't matter.
Right.
This preemptive rotation of players back to the A-bomb site. The timing on this is perfect. Whether or not that's going to be enough to find anything on the back of it, I'm not so sure. It's got to be some phenomenal trigger work here from the EG side. And Stanislaw might have caught a timing here. He's dropped the bomb with these kills. Azza gets deleted as well. And Grassfaction steps up in the 1v1. 3 for him, 2 for Liaz.
This round. Zerk has a flashbang for the CTs at the top of B. There's 2 kills. Flash is good, but they've already backed up around the corner. And oh dear, it's messy, but it's going to be a round nonetheless. Well, no team kills, but a lot of
the Thieves, they're fast, they're ferocious, they're already out in top mid, and these rotations too late to the party perhaps. Breezy, that would have been so critical, but instead he's only good of this round. They smoke towards the pit, allows them to get into the bomb site. Jacob is dinked by the running spray. Ethan does best Grassfaction. And so just about not moved a muscle. 20 seconds and 100 Thieves walking in to a stacked B bomb site. As Ethan ducks down, Tarek's allowed to do damage up on the boost. And EG, they will put a 7th on the board.
At the same time, you know, while of course it's still a negative position to be in, it can give you almost a bit of freedom because you feel like the pressure's off, right? Like you can just play wild, you can play loose. And Tarek, he's hanging around like a bit of a goose. He's going to get hunted as they're taking him down through this smoke. He has more utility to follow. That could kill Ethan inside of the site. He's down on 6 as a knife chickens as he commits. And the Glock is out for Grat. He's not even worried about the SMG. The Glock might be enough. He's got himself a gun. And here it comes.
Now look at this. Zerk is already here.
Grassfaction
with this recovered AK. This might just be it.
Full eco.
This was a full eco. This was a Glock on Grassfaction. JKS shuts down another, and it's only Stanislaw left. Grassfaction might have done enough, but Granatat as 16-7 goes in favor of 100 Thieves.
Ranking with 4.
Yeah, Grassfaction is immediately mopped up. Breezy and Stan come in with a killer piece. Jacob, JKS, the double J's left in this one. Jacob, he gets shut down, and holy smokes, everyone falls. Just look to do damage, and if they're able to get a bomb plant as a little extra bit on top, then that's fantastic. And now with this kill coming in from Azza, the B site just might be open for business. This is not a round that 100 Thieves should be picking up, and yet it just might be. Azza with a triple, doesn't have armor.
And clean up the B site. With everyone committing to ramp. Tarek, oh dear, he's going to get saved. Zerk dropping Liaz from hell and gets to back off. Tarek re-aggresses, but only for damage. Whiff spray leaves Azza on the red, or in the red rather, and in the B site as 100 Thieves going to plant with a man advantage.
And with that kill, it's starting to smell like...
I'll say it's a lot more viable for this T side of 100 Thieves to keep these...
No one on that B bomb site. It's fine with a man advantage. They can afford to go back in late, but things could get problematic with Gratisfaction finding the first. The trade does not come through, and he's able to escape with 13 points of health. Ethan as well is also low, so EG, they haven't got this one for a guarantee by any means of the word. Only 1 kit on Breezy and not much utility to commit. Good spray from Liaz, doubling up on the site, and he can just play the bomb here. Breezy is stuck on his own in a 1-on-2. He knows that one man's close, but getting peeked from the left side, the doors are open. He considered it.
For them, well, they've had to go down to pistols. So this can be 100 Thieves continuing to build upon this lead in a pretty easy fashion as long as they can deal with the lobby crunch. And they can. Gratisfaction.
Smoke, only the standard setup. Zerk getting tagged early. Oh, he does not get out alive. Playing close towards a vent.
Ooh, Tarek will go and he's given it all up. He gave it all away with that little spray, and Stan next on the chopping block. And they call it that for a reason. It's a block where you chop, and that's what happens to Stan. You constantly have buys, but you're going to be missing the bulk of utility on the back of...
Or a smoke or both. Tarek, he's looking to push the perimeter, and Ethan, same story, but not to the best of, well, cases. Neither for Tarek. Both.
Sense is really ramp, right? There's so many crossfires to deal with. Stanislaw in from Secret. Gratisfaction is able to mop up Cirque on the opener, and now for Breezy, the best he can do is try and get away with the AK, and he doesn't even manage.
Players nearby the door and the radio, even fully closed that play. Tarek is in, and look how ready Liaz is. Look how poised the 100 Thieves are for this exact setup, and they are making it very, very easy indeed. Pistols out for JKS, eventually overwhelmed, and Tarek, the man always finding AKs around on the ground, is making this round look doable. Oh, for a second. And in another second, he gets flipped.
Before things start to get a little awky. That he's going to actually take down Gratisfaction.
Hello.
Legally as also take out Jacob. It's a third Azure. Oh my goodness. What a shot. Holy smokes. He single-handedly stopped this 100 Thief side outside. Good grief.
That's unbelievable.
That might just be enough to breathe a little bit of air into these evil geniuses. My, oh my, what a showing from Cirque.
Lying in wait to shut this one down. Stan being one of them. Tarek inside of the site. They have a bit of an ability to play off of each other here. That crossfire comes in and Tarek lights up the server. It's his time to shine as he puts 4 on the board, both in that round.
Breezy, good position. He's going to hear a lot here. The bomb could get dropped, but Liaz, massive frag, keeps that under his clutches and gets control down towards that ramp room. It's a top side play for Jacob, but that's not where the bomb is going. It can flank Heaven if they want, but right now they've spotted a player top, so they're just going to drop below into the hands of Stan, and he gets spotted very early on, gets away with one, which is impressive enough, but nothing more means Tarek is alone and left in a clutch. He runs a molly, and he can stop the bomb planter here, but nice reaction from Liaz. Big round from him.
But it still looks like it's going to be an attempt at a fast A play here from 100 Thieves. Jacob opens up, but Breezy has got his tap shoes on. He's dancing around this bomb site, and tap for Breezy as he deals with 2. JKS and Azza, they do get down the vents and into the B side of the map. These two now, not a load, I guess, 2 on 3, but bomb found for Azza. He's going to tap it in. This is where their years of experience together has to shine through for Azza and JKS. Cirque is over here at the ramp already, and JKS deals with both players. They get delivered to him on a silver platter down through the vents. Cirque now alone, but this man has delivered some miracles today. Not now, as Azza bests him, and that is an 11-4 half.
We're into the pistol round. Thanks for your commentary. We'll get back to you after the matchup. It's going to be a fast vent dive for EG. With the Glocks. JKS is already lower, though. They might not be ready for such a deep position. And nope, they're not. He drops a bomb. Oh, it's messy. And the trade is in for Breezy, luckily enough on the P250. Can just stick the plant. Doesn't need to fight Gratisfaction if he wants to get that bomb under control. But right now, the rotations are coming through, and maybe they regret not sticking the plant. Breezy actually finds 2 kills, so I guess not. But he's going to get overwhelmed here in the post-plant as they come through the window and the doors. His teammate late to the ramp room. Breezy trying to find sanctuary, trying to find safety inside of this site.
Yeah, he's looking for sanctuary right now, as you say, Hugo. Stanislaw and him almost doing a bit of a slow dance in the dark right now. Azza and Jacob. They've got to try and degrade this one. They do deal with the first man. Stanislaw now at ramp, and he's looking to hold the line, but he doesn't have armor, only arm with the P250. They're on the bomb, but they do have to stick it. Jacob is not available to Stanislaw, and he's only just seen him now, not able to land it. He lines it up.
Yeah, find so much of their success, but not here, not today. And Stan is out of this round already. Liaz dropping him with the MP9. There is a trade from the AK, but it gets put down very low. Breezy on 17 now. Does give guns over as he's found 2 kills, but past that point, it's going to be very hard to convert this round with armorless Thieves. Liaz needs to get out of dodge, and he does hold on to the A site. As a spraying, drops both, and Ethan comes in late for the trade. A chance at a 1-on-2 here, but the bomb is back in spawn.
Indeed. Ethan by himself with a minute on the clock. He's going to look to grab the bomb. Liaz and JKS really don't have to overextend here, and so they're not. They're just going to set up shop and just wait for where Ethan goes.
Oh, Oh, there's a chance that maybe he discovers Liaz. Such a shame, man. Yeah, kind of down within the similar realm of Ethan for a while there. If he can turn it around, if he can join Cirque and Tarek up towards the top of the board, then maybe EG can make this competitive. Yeah, in this round, he found an opener onto Jacob, but Gratisfaction is able to put us back into a 4-on-4. In the blink of an eye, actually, it's all in favor of 100 Thieves, thanks to Liaz just sniping one out of the equation. So what's the response now from EG? A man down and very limited control on the map. They'll try and get in through Mini, but look at this adjustment from Gratisfaction. Stan will catch him off guard. The timing on that jump, not ideal. Azza now with the MP9 to try and solo hold this A bomb site. He just about get
Awkward.
1 point of health. He gets away. And oh no, Ethan now is in the clutch. He's got to step up. He only had a handful of kills coming into this round, and now more than ever, Azza, 1 point of health. Ethan with 10, and he's wrapping around from behind. Ethan now clearing, and Azza drops him. The round goes the way of 100 Thieves. Azza's MP9 delivers. And
anything left in the tank for EG, we'll have to wait and see. It's a rifle round, and it's a fast one as well. Ethan finding an opening kill. Jacob spraying away, does get the trade at least. Ethan's out of the round, and Azza's just tapping back with the AK, dropping 2. No one gets down lower here in the form of EG.
Work with. Now, whether or not that's going to happen, there's really no reason for it to happen, right? It's going to very much rely on Azza over facing, unless Liaz can put a stop to it. This is his precious, maybe. It's a bit of a... timing's not great on that smoke. And now he hears him trying to run away. 15 seconds, there's just no time. It's done, that's it. But a great demonstration of restraint and just playing around the bomb by 100 Thieves.
Could be all done here and now. Time to find out. Jacob, nice little gap on the edge of the smoke. Finds Stan pushing Yard. It's going to be an advantage. Furthered, bomb dropped, and they're just going to force the issue. They're just going to push this position as they have these 2 Ts trapped outside, and they are the last 2 Ts in this series. It might just be done. Tarek looking to try and fight back, but Jacob is still here in the smoke. Oh dear, they're spamming, but he's still going to get through it. He might just full-on walk this smoke, and yeah, catching them during a reload, but the spray is bad, and Ethan is going to be able to get revenge. A grenade should end this series, though, and Azza looks to do exactly that. Locking in this round is JKS instead, and that's going to be it done and dusted. 2-1.